say something. Tonto DK had nothing to do with this. I don't. Can you confirm that? I think she did all the stuff she was ranting about.
My correct people, no be smarty, no be smarty at all. This matter water don't pass Gary. This Kpokpogri house demolition don't bring a lot of talks, a lot of controversial contributions. In fact, very serious. And to me, to some people, this situation is a sorry situation to Kpokpogri because after spending a whole lot of money, according to him, he built this house within a period of 1 year when he packed into this house, and the house was commissioned by Net Nwoko, according to his statement. My correct people, just take a look at the house before demolition, a house on top hill. According to Kpokpogri, majority came asking him to sell that house to them, and he said no. Right now, the house has been demolished, it has been leveled down. No part of the house that is remaining. Oh my God, what a misfortune. According to FCDA, the house was built on a super highway that the only obstructions in that super highway is Kpokpogri's house. That is the reason why they have demolished the house. But Kpokpogri, after making his findings, said no. According to Abuja master plans, that place is not a super highway. Then the question is, where is the demolition coming from? What led to the demolition if that place is not a super highway? Though some have alleged that Tonto Dike's hand is involved in that demolition, maybe due to her reactions, due to statements she made during the demolition and after the demolition. She made some statement that has led to some people thinking that her hand is involved. But guys, Kpokpogri and Kemi went on live conversation, live video. In this live video, you will be able to know if Tonto Dike's hand is involved or not. Before we go further, guys, let us listen to the video.
Tonto DK had nothing to do with this. I don't. Can you confirm that? I think she did all the stuff she was ranting about for clout. She had nothing to do with this. Am I correct?
I don't even want to say anything about that girl at all. I don't even want to say anything. But the truth is that she has nothing to do.
Okay, because everybody does their own thing for clout. Let me start with the questions. You have a lot of questions here. Oh, wait. Some people said they can't come.
You know.
So how long have you had
the house?
Yeah.
Today make it 1 year that I opened that building.
Oh, there's a lot of rich people in Abuja then when they want it. After a year, people are offering to buy it. I see that it's sitting on a hill, a very nice landscape there.
Yeah.
And why would they say a road is going under there? Let me ask you one question. I've always wanted to ask you this. Are you sure that house is 700 million? Because it looks more than that. What's the real price of that house?
Only the plot in that area goes for almost 250, 300 million. Then
Really?
talking about the building, you know, the furnitures, everything, because like everything you
on that major road, Governor Deary of Bayelsa. Is that true?
Correct. Very correct.
So the governor's house goes along that road and they still want to demolish your own house.
Well, what actually happened was that if you check, when you look through the FHA master plan,
right,
the road does not go through my house. If you look at the Abuja master plan, the road does not go through my house. If you look at FCA master plan, the road does not go through my house. The person I bought those places for, that place was allocated to the person that was around 2015.
Right.
You know, so when they sold for me, if there is anything like maybe road is going through that place, you know, when I paid for search, FHA would have told me that this plot, that house, you know,
right,
I import it from overseas. When I was building that house, I traveled to Turkey myself to buy all the taps, the furnitures. I bought everything. I imported everything you see there. So I know exactly what that place cost me. And when I bought the plot, And when I bought the plot was like a very deep ditch. You know, we started filling, we started doing reinforcing before we get to the, you know, it was so much work I did in that place. So that place cost me so much money.
Wow. So I'm looking at maybe my 900, 1 billion. You spent a lot on that. There's always a master plan for any house in Abuja, and the Abuja master plan has to be perfectly correct. I'm hearing that one of our governors actually has a house
that you want to buy. There is a road coming through, so there's no need for you to buy this place. But even funny enough, the person I bought the plot from works in FHA. Is a lawyer in FHA.
So the lawyer in FHA sold you the whole what you're saying, that the afterthought road was never in the plan.
Was never in the plan. You know, the road passed through what is the name of this estate? Cityscape, which Governor Idris' house back then was the first place that they marked. You know, and later on, I don't know what happened, because I was told that compensation paid to some people, you know, that they give them land, you know.
Yes, so my correct people, with a matured mind, Kpokpogri said he does not want to say anything about that girl. He actually referred to Tonto Dike as a girl, not even to call her a lady. Hey, now it's Martin, no be Martin at all. That is to show clearly that Tonto Dike was just ranting. She has no hand in it. She doesn't know anything about the demolition. Yes, from the live interview, it shows so far that she doesn't have a hand in it. She was just trying to cloud chase to bring traffic to her page. Guys, let us consider what the social media in-laws and judges are saying about this particular issues of Tonto Dike's and Kpokpogri house demolition. The first person said, "Bros, your house was sharing fence with a third road. Why are you not seeing everything wrong with that?" with laugh emoji. While the second person said, "What I want to see is an approved building plan from FCDA. Then we can support you, sir. We will protest for you." The fourth writer said, "Reading this post with an iPhone 14 Pro Max and you." And the other writer said, "That's a lot to lose." And also this writer wrote, "I don't even want to say anything about that girl at all. I'm crying." This writer also wrote, "And some people that are also laughing and rejoicing with Tonto Dike, some worry, don't even know how much they are selling a bag of cement or road, yeah people." While this writer also wrote, "The only crime Tonto Dike committed is to rejoice publicly. Everyone who was hurt so badly always say may God judge you, or retaliate, or even wish and rejoice when such enemy falls. See, you don't have any moral justifications to caution Tonto. 98% of us are like her. Stop pretending." Ndi Aruro in disguise are even talking. People who wouldn't spare anyone who makes common mistakes to hurt them are also talking. Monsieur, everybody is a saint online. Yes, so my correct people, from all indications, Tonto Dike had nothing to do with the house demolition. She was using the whole thing for cloud chasing. Kpokpogri has been able to say that. So people who are alleging that Tonto this, Tonto that, please drop the statement. She didn't do anything. She was only expressing her grievance as her relationship with Kpokpogri ended halfway. It ended the way she never expected. That is her grievance, not that she did anything to the house demolition. Please let us drop that statement. Tonto was only cloud chasing. So guys, at this point, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please do well to subscribe if you have not done that. Thanks so much. God bless you. Till we meet again same station while you wait for the next update.